Good morning, children. In your previous chapter, you learned about the input devices. What are the input devices? And I've given you some homework. Hope you did the homework. Today we'll learn about output devices. What is output device? The input that is given to the computer is being processed and you get the results. The results is called as the output that you get. So these results are got through different type of hardware devices. Like you can see the result on a monitor. So monitor is an output device. You can print your results. So the printer is your output device. So let's today learn about output devices. I'll share with you the screen so that you can understand the lesson more easily. Yes, children, output device. Here are some pictures of the output device. The monitor, the printer, and speaker. So let's learn about these output devices. What do you understand by output device? As I said, the device that displays the results or processed information is called as an output device. Some of the examples of output devices are the monitor, printer, and speaker. So output devices, they are categorized as follows. You have image or video output device, and the things that give you the image is the monitor and the printer. These are the two that you can view. That's why it's called a video output device or an image device. The audio device is a speaker and your headphones that you wear on your head. And so these are the two audio devices. So you have image video output device and you have audio output device. Now, in the printer, you know that printer is an output device. What do you see on the computer is printed on the paper. So from the monitor, whatever you type, you can see it in the monitor. And if you really want to print it on a paper, then you need a printer. So whatever you see on the computer is printed on the paper. The printed paper, this paper is called as a hard copy. Printed paper is called as a hard copy. So some printers, they use the ink for paper. Now you have different type of printers. Printers that use ink. You have other printers which you'll be learning. And so some printers they print black and white as well as color also. This is the information about printer. Printer is an output device. Whatever you see on the computer, when it is printed on the paper, that printed paper is called as a hard copy. And ink is required to print anything. And you have both the types. Some printers have color print and some black and white. Now we have different types of printers. Let's learn about the different types of printer. The first one is dot matrix printer. Second, the inkjet printer. Third, the daisy wheel printer. Fourth, the laser printer. Let's expand on this and learn what is the work of the different printers. Now, all these printers, they are measured in different speeds. The speed of a printer is measured in CPS. CPS means characters per second. So you'll know which printer is faster. And the other one is line per minute and page per minute. The printer is measured in three types: characters per second, line per minute, and page per minute. And the quality of the print is measured in DPI, means dot per seconds. Like your monitor, the more the pixels, the clearer the picture. So also in the printer, the dot per inch, nearer the like a pixel, nearer the print will be more clear. Understood the information about printer, the four types of printer, and how is the speed of the printer measured, and how do you measure the quality of print. The first type of printer that I've told you, we have 4 types of printers. The first one is dot matrix printer. This printer prints the characters using dots. And so the characters are printed with dots. Okay, you can see here how it is. Like dot matrix printer, the characters printed with dots. And these dots, these characters are made with steel pins poking into the paper. Okay, so the dots are made with steel pins to form a character. When these steel pins, which is on the, the, what should I say, the spike, it prints on the paper and it makes holes on the paper, the character is formed. So the steel pin strikes on the paper through an ink ribbon, and so the character pattern appears with tiny dots. Okay, children? So dot matrix printer character, the characters are printed on the paper in the shape of dots. The character is with dots. And these dots, they are made using steel pins. And when these steel pins strike on the paper, it strikes through a ribbon, an ink ribbon, and so the character is formed on your paper. It appears with tiny dots. So if I'm printing T, the T has to have T, the dots like this, and then the T is formed. The next type of printer is daisy wheel printer. In the daisy wheel printer, it is a disc. This disc is a wheel. It's called a wheel or it's called a disc. This disc can be metallic or it can be a plastic disc. Okay. And on this disc, each spike contains a character, or it can contain a number or any special characters, other characters. So on each spike is a character, a letter, a number, or any other characters. So when we want to print an alphabet, say I want to print an alphabet N. So when I press N on this keyboard, the wheel spins until it comes to the spike which holds the character N, and then it hammers against a ribbon. The ribbon actually creates a character ink ribbon. It's called an ink ribbon. So when the spike strikes, it hammers on the ribbon and it falls onto the printed paper. The character falls into the printed paper. So let's read about the daisy wheel. This is called the daisy wheel printer. This is a wheel disc. It is made of metal or plastic. And on each spike is a character or a number or a letter, whatever it is. When we press a character, the wheel spins, and then when the letter is like selected, it hammers it onto the ribbon and prints it on the paper. The next type of printer is a laser printer. It's an electrical device. It has beam lights, like your laser beam. You play with the laser beam lights, it makes that red laser beam. So the beam light, it converts the binary data into print form. So as you know, you have the on and off switch. So the switch has only two ways of using it. That is the on and on switch. That is how the binary system was found. So many of the electronic things are created with the help of binary system. So it is used as a beam light, that is a laser beam, and it converts the binary data into print data. So what does the laser do? The laser puts an electrical charge and it creates the shape of a character on the rotating drum. This is your rotating drum, children. See, this is the laser that is falling on the drum and it's creating that character, whichever you have just typed. Then the dry ink or the toner sticks onto the drum when it has been charged. And then the print is very fast because it's laser. You know how fast the laser light moves. So they can print a whole page just at once, immediately, like in a minute or in seconds. So this is your laser printer, which uses the laser light, and it prints the character. It falls onto the drum when the drum is rotating, and there's a toner ink or a toner sticker on the drum. And when this character The laser converts these characters onto the drum, and then the print is done. They are printed, they print a whole page of paper within seconds. The next type of printer is the plotter. A plotter is a very special type of printer. It is designed to produce very high quality graphics, and it has many varied number of colors, or many colors. So you can see this how beautifully it's being printed. Basically, when you make a poster or any big thing, pamphlet or something which should be really very nice, so then this type of printer is used. So plotter is a special type of printer with high quality graphics. So these are some of the type of printers that you have right now in the market. The next type of printer, the monitor is another output device. The monitor is an output unit, and whatever you write onto, you use a keyboard or your mouse to put any information, then it is displayed onto the monitor. So you can say the monitor is one of an output unit. It displays the process information of the computer. Whatever you type, it gets into the processor and then it displays onto the monitor. The monitor looks like a little TV screen, and it is known as video. Video means visual display unit. So the monitor looks like a mini TV screen, and it's called a visual display unit. So here the pictures are displayed with using these very small dots. Behind the screen, there are little dots which are called as pixels. The more the pixels, or nearer the pixels, more clear is the picture. The resolution of the picture becomes more clear. So here it's written, more the number of pixels, more better is the screen resolution. So if you want picture to be very good, that's why they select what type of TV you require depending upon the pixels. Now we have two types of monitor. One monitor is called the cathode ray tube monitor, and the other is called the LCD monitor. That is liquid crystal display monitor. So most now we are using the liquid crystal display monitor, where there's a liquid in the in the light screen, and that's how your picture is displayed very clearly. Gives you all the colors of the picture. So you have two types: cathode ray tubes, CTR means cathode ray tubes, and the other one is LCD, which is liquid crystal display. Now the LCDs monitors are more popular as the picture quality is very sharp. Its screen is flat and lightweight. You can see this is your monitor, which is a flat screen. Even in the computer lab, you have a flat screen. So these are called as liquid crystal display monitors. And the other one, which you have, the bigger one, which is having a big back like that, that is cathode ray tubes. So LCDs monitors are very light also. They are flat screen and they are light, and the picture quality is very nice. So now basically all TVs and your computers all have LCD screen. The last output device is your speaker. Everybody knows what's a speaker. Whatever you speak on the mic, it comes out through the speaker. So speaker also is a sound output device. So a output device that produces sound. So it's used for listening to music, or you can play some songs through the computer, and it has different sizes and shapes. So I put here a speaker, but you have speakers of different sizes. Some are big, and depending upon the sound, you have different type of sound devices which are called as speakers. Okay, children, like digital speakers, they have more sound. So these are the output devices, that is the different types of printers, the two types of monitors, and your speaker. Thank you, children. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Do your homework.